I've spent much time with Super Mario Kart over the last year between mastering its retro achievements set and it being featured on our Game of the Month podcast. Released on Super Nintendo on September 1st, 1992, Super Mario Kart set a solid foundation for the franchise, which has gone on to see massive acclaim and success. Just how well does this original entry for the franchise stand up today? Mario joins his friends and enemies in a no-holds-barred kart race all over Dinosaur Land. Super Mario Kart is about as accessible as a game could get. Turn it on, press B, choose one of the 4 available game modes, choose from 8 available characters, and play. Game modes included in Super Mario Kart are Mario Kart GP, Time Trial, Match Race, and Battle Mode. Playable characters include Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Bowser, Yoshi, Donkey Kong Jr., and Koopa Troopa. Each character is separated into 3 weight classes with unique pros and cons. There is also a fun secret ability to shrink your characters to give yourself more of a challenge. While there aren't a ton of playable modes and characters compared to later Mario Kart games, this lets each shine in a way that new entries can't replicate. Controls are simple and precise. B controls your acceleration, A uses your currently equipped item, and R and L allow you to do bunny hops and power slides. While power slides are super useful, they do take a fair amount of work to master before you stop running into the very walls you're meant to slide past, especially on 150cc. There are more subtle nuances to movement momentum that help establish a skill gap and further gratification once you finally master it, such as getting realigned after a power slide. Mario Kart GP is your main game type, featuring 2 difficulties to start with, 50cc and 100cc. An unlockable third mode, 150cc, becomes available after getting golds on the first 2 difficulties. I was shocked to see it appear back when I was a kid. There are 3 selectable cups to choose from at the start of the game, Mushroom, Flower, and Star Cups. While only these 3 cups are available in 50cc, 100cc and 150cc feature an added cup that can be unlocked called Special. Each cup features 5 tracks, giving the game 20 tracks in total. Locations are based around Super Mario World's Dinosaur Land, so expect to see the Donut Plains, Choco Islands, and even the inside of Bowser's Castle. Each race consists of 5 laps, which test the player's skill to take home the gold. To help in this goal, each track has item blocks you could drive over that will give you a random item. Items given are based on your current race position. Being in the bottom 4 positions will give you a greater chance for a star and lightning power-up, as well as red and green shells. As you climb higher in positions, you start to get less powerful items like coins, mushrooms, and bananas with each box. On rare occasions, you'll be gifted a feather that lets you jump over larger gaps or obstacles, essential for using the game's best shortcuts. If you want a break from Mario Kart GP, you could test your skills and see how fast of a time you could get on each of the game's tracks in Time Trial. Time Trial features no items, so relying on bunny hops and power slides to shave seconds off your time is essential. While Mario Kart GP can be played with 2 players optionally, Match Race and Battle Mode must be played with 2 players. Match Race lets you take on your friends in a one-on-one race on any of the game's featured tracks, items included. While it is fun to see who comes out on top, I have always enjoyed doing co-op GP instead. Battle Mode pits players against one another in a test of skill, battling to be the first to hit the other player 3 times. Battle Mode features 4 unique maps separate from the normal racetracks, but keeping the spirit of the game's locations at heart. While only allowing 2 players is a letdown in today's multiplayer age, it doesn't stop the battles from being hectic. If you are familiar with the Mario Kart franchise, they have the nickname of being the Friendship Killer, and Super Mario Kart is no exception. There is always that one friend who would hop into a safe area in the Koopa Beach battle map and shoot shells out at you. Yes, I was that friend. Super Mario Kart has an amazing 16-bit soundtrack. Sound effects are varied and sound crisp, karts have different engine sounds based on the weight class of the drivers, and unlike later entries in the Mario Kart franchise, you know when one of your items takes out an enemy because of a sound that plays. I can't even describe the sound, you just have to hear it for yourself. Super Mario Kart utilizes Mode 7 graphics to bring its world to life. Mode 7 is a graphics mode on the Super Nintendo that could give the illusion of being 3-dimensional, when in reality it is just a rotating and scaling background layer. While many games utilize the feature throughout the life of the Super Nintendo, I feel Super Mario Kart has the cleanest and sharpest implementation, and it still looks great today. Super Mario Kart uses a split-screen function during gameplay, even when playing single-player. The top of your screen has your chosen racer, position, lap number, and items, while the bottom part of your screen shows a map of the track with the position of each racer on the course. If desired, it can be toggled into a rearview mirror to better set items against other racers. If you are playing with 2 players, the bottom screen functions as the second racer's play screen. Sprites are well defined, with each character getting a unique sprite for every angle you see them from. Tracks look clean, and you feel like you could feel the ground moving under your cart. After 30 years, Super Mario Kart has remained accessible throughout numerous console generations, first being available as part of the Wii's Virtual Console service. The Wii U and new Nintendo 3DS likewise would see the game added to their Virtual Console service years later. Currently, Super Mario Kart is available on the Nintendo Switch through its online service. Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance would pay homage to Super Mario Kart with a special unlock of all of its tracks for the newer title. A few Super Mario Kart tracks would be featured in later Mario Kart titles as part of their retro courses. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch also features remakes of Super Mario Kart's tracks for fans of the franchise to relive. Revisiting or diving into Super Mario Kart for the first time over 30 years after its original release can be a bit jarring compared to any version of Mario Kart that has followed. Visuals will be loved or hated depending on if you could get used to them. Controls, while straightforward, have a learning curve that gets reset with each difficulty as the speeds of your karts change. Enemy AI is locked into using a single item that goes along with their character, and they will abuse them constantly, with Mario and Luigi being the worst offenders with their star power-ups. And finally, some course obstacles can screw you over with weird hitboxes and bad timing. Even so, these do little to hamper a journey through Super Mario Kart, and mastering it feels so good. Super Mario Kart is a retro masterpiece. It has spawned numerous sequels and clones from competitors trying to copy its success. It even inspired Nintendo to try copying the formula into other spin-off franchises. If you haven't had an opportunity to experience this retro classic, do it today. It still holds up. Thank you for making it to the end of today's Super Mario Kart review. This was a review I actually wrote back in 2017 for Game Tyrant. We just kind of polished it up a little bit, and we finally made a video on it, and I'm really happy to have done so. It's been too long since I did regular retro reviews, and so starting those up again last year has been just a ton of fun for me, so I hope you're enjoying them, and if you do, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you don't, hit that thumbs down. Usual favors. But also, please be sure to hit that sub button, notification bell, if you want to see more content like this, as well as my other tutorials and things like that. Really appreciate each and every one of you for joining me on this crazy ride. Now, if you'd like to further help support the channel and help keep it going well into the future, please consider hitting that join button here on YouTube or the Patreon link that's going to pop up in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Every little bit helps, and it makes a big difference in our ability to keep content flowing on this channel. We're trying to hit 100 new backers, so if you could be a part of that, we would be most grateful. And then, of course, thank you as always to all of our current backers. You're just incredible. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much as always. But until next time, my wonderful internet peeps, you all stay awesome, keep on gaming, check out Super Mario Kart, and we'll see you back next video.